Welcome to Pressing Colors. I am Damian Reds, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a cut line with an offset for those who are doing decals, stickers, and also on HTV for clothing. So let's get to it. So first, let's say you found an image online and it's a JPEG, so you want to get rid of that background. Um, because it's necessary because without the PNG, it's not going to work. It's not going to work with um, a JPEG. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you the website that I use. It's called Lunapic. They offer all kinds of animation, art, effects, and different things, but I just want the background removal. So let's get to it. Let's download a sunflower. And there's our sunflower. So we're going to click to background removal tools, and they're going to offer you different ways of removing the background. I like to use the logos and graphic. It's super easy. You click the colors you want to remove. Today we want to remove the white, so we click the white, and there you go. It's gone. You're going to hit save. It's going to download, and then you drag it in. For example, we're going to start all over from here. Let's say it download into my downloads. Here it is. Okay, now from here, what we're gonna do is we want to give it that offset. So what you're gonna do is you go to your outline, make it white, and make it as big as you want. I think I'm gonna go about 5. You go bigger. Make sure you stick into the. You want to stay inside this line because if you go over, it's gonna cut off when you export it out because that's not the actual size. So that's why I'm staying like around 5. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to remove this from here, and we're going to go to layers, and you're going to threshold this. So here, what we want is we want all of it to be black. So when we export this and we're going to create an SVG, it's going to catch all the black outline. So as you can see, we want this to be all black. Perfect. Close it. But we got a problem here. You see our outline, it's still white. So we want to go back to our image, back to our effect, and now we're going to make this black. Boom. Okay. So next step for this is you're going to export, and you want it to be a PNG. I'm going to choose selection only. Okay. Export, and I'm going to call it Sun F. Okay. And now we're going to go to the next website. So on the next website, it's called Converso. Right here, you could basically make different type of files. So you could convert from, I guess, PNG to SVG or SVG to PNG, different type of ways. So we're gonna get our image. Where do we go? I think it was under pictures, under scans. Here we go. Okay. So after that, it's right here. Now you're gonna, what do you want it to be? So we want it to be a vector, right? You could also have it here, SVG, but there's different things, like I said. So you could convert it to whatever. If you want vectors, there's different type of vectors. There's the EPS, and here's SVG. So you could select SVG from there or from here, doesn't matter. Then from there, it's gonna tell you, okay, boom. Anything else? You can only convert up to 10 files a day. So if you want to do more, I think they charge you. I can't remember how much, but they charge you a little more. So and then you hit convert. Once it converts, here around right here, the little download's gonna pop out. You know what? I'll just do it with you. I already had one saved, but um, for the video, I'll just do another one. Okay, as you can see, it's converting. It depends how big it is. Oh, there it is. Now you download, and it should be in your downloads. You go back to Affinity Designer, and let me zoom out a little. Okay, so normally to make this easy to match up, I like to keep it on a corner. That way, when I measure it, the magnet kind of knows where it's at. So now I'm gonna zoom out because that SVG is gonna comes in larger than life, dude. Look, boom. So yeah, and then all you have to do is now like put it on that corner that the other one's at. Okay, yep, and then just match it in with the other one. Oops, it should be. Yep. Okay. See. Oops. Boom. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is on this one. Okay, so let's mute this one. And here's our original one. And we're gonna get rid of that threshold. So you could delete it. And now you're gonna see this up here. And see? Okay, now you're gonna double click it. And this other window opens embedded. If you don't double click, actually let me show you. Let me close this window. Let's say you think, okay, this is ready. If you click this, nothing happens, you know? So you're not getting a fill, you're not getting an outline, anything. So you could delete this again. So what you want to do is you want to double click it, and then this window opens up. I guess it's like to modify it. So now when you click it, boom, there's your pink. But we want an outline. So we switch it. And I always like to click the outline again. And you see how this outline is still thin? Sometimes it won't work just because of that. So you want to press it, and you see now it's thicker, and now it's guaranteeing that you're going to have the outline on the cut to contour. Okay, so now you close this, and there's your cut line. Okay, so let me see. Let me zoom in. See, there's your cut line. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. See, you can stretch it out however you want. Um, Let me see. Let's get rid of the outline. See, sometimes it's not that perfect. Sometimes you have to play with it, and right now I really don't want to mess with it because I could fix it, but you see where I'm going with. And after this, it's just okay. You got that, and here's your cut line, and you group it, you know, and or for example, you could change the size you want. Normally group it, and now you could play with it, make it bigger. Where's the shirt? Control O. So now you could like, and there it is. And now you could, when it cuts, it's gonna have that white from the vinyl. So you'll have your color, your white outline. See, in some areas it didn't really get it, but you could also play with those lines actually. So let me show you. So you go in here, but okay, so you get this curve, and then you go right here, and see you can move it, but the problem is you can't see the image. If you want to see the image while you're adjusting these lines, here's a little trick, okay, that I figured out. We don't need to be in this window. So, like for example, let's say we want that. We want to like move it, but we can't. There's no way we can't. Like it won't allow us. See? It won't allow us. So here's a little trick I learned. You double click that again. You grab this curve and you cut it out. Just cut it out of here. You could delete that layer and delete that, and boom, it's gone, right? Well, guess what? So let me control all this, and now you paste it, and there it is. Now you gotta go resizing it again. hold the shift because now it's losing its mind. But apologize if it's taking a little longer, but I feel like it's going to be more accurate. And see, it seems a little better than what it was. And voila. You could go down, be like, that's perfect. See, now it's all even. And there you go. And now don't worry about this. That won't print because the white doesn't print. But this is how it's gonna, that's how you get your cut line. After that, you just click your group. Always make sure that your curve, your cut line, is always on top of anything. This won't work if it's on the bottom. It has to be on top. Okay, and then you just close this up and then you export, you know, and you go to, I do PDF, some people do EPS, and then I just like to do the selection only and export it, and that's it. And that's how I create my cut line. Um, if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you guys need me to get a little deeper, like make another video on how um, how to do the cut lines when there's a lot of other stuff, like because sometimes when you do the threshold, if there's white spots, there's ways to delete those. That way you don't have cut lines there. There's a lot of ways, but if you need me to go deeper into it, I will. But thank you guys again for watching. With you know, like the video if you liked it. Hopefully it helps you. Thank you again, and bye.